ready, Bryce?
Hearts is the back with you. So
What are we listening to? What did we just listen to?
This is nighttime out here. You might hear some crickets in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And this is Hitchhiker.
Neil Young's Hitchhiker, released in 2017, originally recorded in its entirety in 1976, one night, in August of 76, actually. And
it's another one that is shelved, like Homegrown, our other episode.
He put it in the vaults. He wanted to release it just like this, but his record company thought it sounded like an album of demos. And so he took this as was and ended up putting some of the songs in different places, which we'll go through and talk about. But he wanted it to come out just like this, and that's what we have here. And he was right. He knew what he was talking about, because this thing sounds fully realized and just recorded just the way it should be. It's just him, his guitar, piano in one song, a little bit of harmonica.
Very unlike that Stills Young band.
Yes. Thank God we get this after Stills Young band. This is good stuff. So, do you want to talk about where each song is from? I can tell you the song, and you can tell everyone where it comes from, or where it would eventually be on.
This is the record.
Yep.
There's a NYA again for New Young Archives, a tiny R.
I can put it away. So the songs. Okay, so the first song is Pocahontas.
Pocahontas is from Rest Never Sleeps.
Yes, this is the same exact take, just he added like one thing to it, but it's the same take. Then we get Powderfinger, which is also on Rest Never Sleeps, right?
Rest Never Sleeps, one thing about that. That's from 1979. We'll get to it in a couple of days.
And that's like the acoustic version. He did that with Crazy Horse, sort of the rock version.
On Rest Never Sleeps.
Captain Kennedy is on which one?
Captain Kennedy is on Hawks and Doves.
Right, and that's the same exact version. Same song as is. And then we get Hawaii and Give Me Strength, which are two songs
just from this
that are only on this, and he never brought anywhere else, and they're fantastic. Ride My Llama, also on
Rest Never Sleeps.
That was an acoustic version as well? Similar.
Yeah, but the Rest Never Sleeps version is acoustic too. It's on the acoustic side of Rest Never Sleeps.
Right.
There's also an electric side of Rest Never Sleeps.
I think Ride My Llama was basically the same take. Hitchhiker is an interesting story. The song.
It came from Like an Inca, from Trans, which is one of his 80s albums we'll get to.
Right, he took the chorus and turned it into this Like an Inca, which is in the chorus, on Trans, and then the full song Hitchhiker wouldn't make its debut on an album until 2010, Illinois, right?
Yes.
Campaigner.
Way later.
Campaigner, one of my favorites on here, was an unreleased take from this, and then he put it on Decade.
And then Human Highway from Comes a Time.
Right, re-recorded on Comes a Time.
Which is after American Stars and Bars, which is our next episode.
Right. And the Old Country Waltz.
The Old Country Waltz is the only piano demo he did on here.
Yes, piano and harmonica.
From American Stars and Bars.
It's a beautiful album. He's on the beach again, as you can see, right?
Yeah.
It came with this lyric poster.
Another lyric poster. He likes to do those lyric posters.
This looks like the On the Beach insert again, with the inner sleeve, right?
Yes,
this
it does.
This is a big fold-out.
It's bigger.
Whoa, huge.
Can you put the camera up in the air camera on it?
Well, it's pretty big, so I think this should do it. Yeah. And there's not much credits to speak of because it's all Neil Young, right?
Yes.
And
produced by David Briggs.
It was just him, and you can hear Neil Young
talking to him.
There was
a bunch of him talking to the people in the other room.
He was talking to David Briggs, his producer, basically saying, roll it or change the piano or whatever it was. This is awesome. I mean, I hope there's more Neil Young complete albums in his archives, like Chrome Dreams maybe. I don't know. Maybe there's other stuff we don't know about.
Chrome Dreams 2 is not that good, actually.
Yeah, that's a whole album on its own. But in any case,
it's later, 2007.
Right. So this is an excellent album, and it sort of rectifies Steele's Young Band, I'd say. It makes me forget quickly about that. What do you think about Shakey's on this?
Shakey's?
Mm-hmm.
8.8.
8.8. Very nice. You really like it. It's not quite as good as some, but you really like it. I give this 9.5. I want to call it 10 because there's nothing about it that's not exactly where it should be, but it's an acoustic album at the end of the day. It can't, it does feel a little bit.
You record them all on one night.
I know. It does feel a little bit like something, a bit of a cutting. I wouldn't say cutting room floor, but it does feel like it's not. No, it's great. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's great. 9.5.
I'm not sure what you're trying to say either.
Who knows? Who knows? I'm trying to justify not giving it a 10. I can't give everything a 10. Although I want to.
I give this 10 shakies.
10 shakies, says the camera woman.
It's 10 shaky record.
Another round number.
So this is one of your favorite Neil Young albums.
I think it's beautiful. I mean, I don't know why is acoustic a problem?
It's
you gotta
not,
you gotta
no.
load it up with
No, it's not.
nacho toppings.
One
No.
piano song. One piano
Yeah, we don't
song.
need nacho toppings.
I don't
on
need any
this.
nacho toppings. I think it's beautiful. I think the
Yeah.
songs are gorgeous. I love everything about it.
I was gonna say that too. These songs, like when it comes to like Time Fades Away or Tonight's the Night, these songs are like better songs. Like,
Much better.
like
And
from
also,
a songwriting point
also
of view.
like, I mean, they're just performed really beautifully. It's
Yeah.
got a great tone.
Simple,
The mood
yeah.
of it's lovely.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching our Hitchhiker video, everyone.
Thanks for watching Quarantine Hearts, right?
Quarantine Hearts. Okay.
Take care.